Hey YouTube, Dancekowski here. In these videos I'm gonna show you how to make loop-based mashups or sound collage mashups like Girl Talk or DJ Earworm. And for this we're gonna use Ableton Live for sequencing and Sony Sound Forge for cutting up and editing. I'm gonna show you the mashup that we're gonna do, which is this one, so that you later can do your own. So here it goes.
Shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday.
Alright, let's get started. Okay, here I am on Sound Forge. You guessed it, I'm on Windows, although still on a Mac. I'm using VMware Fusion to emulate Windows so that I can use for Sound Forge, which is a Windows only software. And in my opinion, you should get VMware Fusion or Parallels if you're on a Mac to run Sound Forge Pro, because it's extremely easy to use, extremely easy to learn. It has the best workflow I've ever found for an audio editor, and you'll see when you see me using it how easy it is to cut up, edit, and rearrange stuff. So let's go. First thing we're gonna sample is the J1 Tipsy beat that I've used in the beginning of the mashup. I've used this four bar loop which ends on a transition, so it ends right here. You want to get the loops starting and ending at zero, crossing at the exact point they start and end. I believe this is 1 bar, so 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars. This is the beginning of the 4 bar loop. Oh, it's here. Let's see. Yep, this is it. Perfect 4 bar loop. You can also get this one in the beginning, which is a different clean beat 4 bar loop. I also got it, although I didn't use it in the mashup. The process is the same. Here it is. Starts there and ends right here. So I'm gonna save this one that we're gonna use. Oops. Okay, it doesn't matter the name right now because I'm not gonna use in these ones. I'm gonna use the ones that I've sampled before that are already warped, so doesn't really matter. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so now we're gonna sample the claps from Blow Up by J. Cole, and here they are right in the beginning of the track. Well, if you notice they're not on the beat but on the ones, like so. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this how they are. So an easy way to make a perfect one bar loop could be from getting the downbeat here, maybe. Yeah, suppose here. It's a good place to get it on beat. It's not exactly zero crossing, but it doesn't matter right now. It ends here. And now shift the selection back, and here we have a perfect one bar loop with it. This is the first beat. I got it exactly at where it is, even though it starts with silence. And this is how I do it to make this kind of one bar loops. Let's see how it goes. It loops perfectly, although there is no reverb here. It's easy to fix. Oh, the reverb missing is this one, so what we're going to do is pick the reverb right here and override the silence with it. Let's see how it loops now. Perfect. Save it. And on to the next one. Alright, so I've showed you how to sample beats. They're by far the easiest types of samples to sample because they have a clear attack and you know exactly where the loop starts and ends. So I'm gonna fast forward a little here. I'm just gonna say to you from Alicia Keys' Put It in a Love Song, these are the beats I've sampled. First two bars, these are clean beats. Then right next, also clean beats but with a tambourine. And clean beats with clapping. And last two bars of clean beats with clapping and a tambourine. So 4 beat loops that you get from Put It in a Love Song. From Drake, Find Your Love, the first 2 bars. That's what you wanna sample. There, just make sure, as always, you get it in a zero crossing, and it'll loop perfectly. And from Thrillville, the first bar, which are these beats. That's the beats you wanna get. And now I'm gonna show you how to sample Pacekeepers. So, sampling Pacekeepers, they're pretty easy too because they're percussive elements just like beats. The ones I've sampled on that mashup are from Shout by Tears for Fears, and they're right in the beginning of the track. Right, let's woohoo. Okay, here it is. I believe they start right here. I think this is a good zero crossing. If you notice there, they don't have the same attack as beats do, but they're still easy to find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, this is one. They loop right here, I guess here. Let's see how they loop. Yep, perfect. I've looped 2 bars, but even though I only use the first bar, so this is the bar you wanna get. On to the next one. Okay, let's now sample the riff from Hit the Road Jack. It's right at the beginning. I already have here the loop marker. It's, I guess, here. And it hangs somewhere.
Hit the road.
Here, this big attack right here. Well, you've guessed it, this does not loop because there's the chorus pickup right here.
Hit the road.
And we need it. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, I'm gonna draw a fade here, otherwise it'll click. Remember, you need 0 crossings, and I don't have 0 crossing the right channel, so what I'm gonna do is a fade with a pencil tool, so it won't click. Then I'm gonna double it, and I'm gonna get rid of this part and keep this one to bring the chorus in later. Halve it. Guess this is probably half. This loops. Yep, this loops. And I'm gonna get rid of this.
Hit the road.
Get a marking here. Another one here. And replace it, and let's see how it loops now. Perfect. So I have a full 2-bar riff loop, and I have another 2 bars with a transition in the end. Oops. That I'm gonna need to bring the chorus in later. As for the vocal parts on Hit the Road Jack, for the sake of time, I'm not gonna delve much into it. I've already made here. They have beats behind them, so the process of sampling the vocal parts is the same as the process of sampling the riff, as you can see.
What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come? What you say? Hit the road.
Just make sure you get it on the beat, and you have the chorus here, and you have an alternate ending for the chorus here to allow us to have some variation on the mashup.
What you say?
If you notice, it says what you say a little bit different. You can just come here and it says like this on here.
What you say?
And like this here.
What you say? And don't you come back no more. What you say?
We're gonna use this for variation. Alright, before we move on to the next part where I'll show you how to perfectly sample vocals using Sound Forge, I'm just gonna show you where I sampled transition from the Thought Terror remix of the Round World. It can be from any of these parts in the end. I picked this one, just make sure you're on the 0 crossings at both sides of the loop, and then you're good to go. Also, something that I forgot to mention is that you should always sample using wave format .wav instead of MP3s or any other. Okay, maybe you can use in AIF, Apple's AIF, but you should really save it as WAV files. Because, well, once for starters, Ableton can't handle MP3s, and if you load an MP3s into Ableton, it'll just convert it and use the wave. So you'll have 2 files using up space, and it also puts some silence in the beginning and the end of the files, and that will ruin the exact loops that you've made. So you should always sample stuff as .wav files.